Check one, two, check one, two, check one, two. What is up, guys? Your boy Kagi, back at it again with a video. And in this video, I bring you the top 4 action RPG games on the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, NFT games and play-to-earn games. So I'm gonna give you the top 4 right away. For the people that just want to know the names, I understand, I watch videos too. But for the people that want more information, stick around the video. I'm gonna go into each one of these games and explain everything you need to know. So make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe to the #1 NFT gaming channel in the world. So the first one is Guild of Guardians. The second one is Synergyland.live. The third one is Infinity Skies. And the fourth one is BigTime.gg. These are the top 4 in my opinion. I don't think there's any more like that I could say, wow, these are the top. For me, these are the top. No particular order. It really doesn't matter. They're all different. They all have different aspects and different characteristics that make them a good game or potentially a good game. So let's jump into the details, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. We're going to start with Guild of Guardians. All right, so let's jump into Guild of Guardians real quick. The first thing you have to know, this is a mobile game. This is good because it has accessibility to a lot of people in the world. Most of the people use phones, so that is the way to go, actually. That is the way to go. I think every single game should have an aspect of mobile, and this is good that this game is on mobile. Now, this game at its core is a epic fantasy RPG. You explore a rich world of dungeons, magic, orcs, elves, and more. Loot and trade. Own your loot for real, forever. Trade any items to other players. So you go into dungeons, you find these loot resources, and then you could trade it with other players. And then on top of that, you can go as a guild into these dungeons together with your friends and work together to take down tough bosses. So that is that. And then if we go to the store right here, we can see the items that they have sold already. Some of the items are the heroes right here that they have already sold, but you could already get them in the secondary marketplace, and I'm gonna go into the secondary marketplace in a little bit. Another thing they sold is guild tokens. These tokens allow you to have a guild within the game and actually earn from crafting sales. So you get a percentage from every single crafting sales that happen within your guild. The best place to get them right now is in the Immutable X platform. The Immutable X platform is a layer 2, so there's a lot of games here. There's a lot of companies in this layer 2. This is compatible with the Ethereum network, so it's very, very simple to actually get on board it. I'm gonna teach you how to do it, but the first thing you have to do is go to Guild of Guardians, or just put Guild and you'll probably find it. So as you can see right here, we got the heroes, we got the guardian tokens, and we got the pets. So you can just click here, go through it, and if you guys want to learn more, of course, go through the white paper. I'm not going to go through the white paper, but all the details about this game is in the white paper. So you should always read white papers because that's where all the details, if you really, really want to dig deep and understand the game at its core and every single detail, even tokenomics and all of that, then you should definitely always read the white paper. So another thing is that you can buy the token. As of right now, it's already out. It's at 40 cents. So you can actually buy it on the Ethereum network right here. You would copy this and then you will go to something like Uniswap, as you can see, or SushiSwap. SushiSwap is the best one, actually. So you go to SushiSwap or sushi.com, and then you enter the app. Boom, you connect your wallet, and then you search for the token, and you paste the token address. It's probably going to populate if you put GOG. Boom, and then you swap from Ethereum into the GOG token. Now, in the future, you're going to be able to buy the token through the Immutable X platform. There's definitely going to be some DeFi platforms within the Immutable X. So let me actually teach you how to get into the Immutable X, because it's very compatible with the Ethereum network and it's very, very simple to actually onboard. So the first thing you would do is actually go to Connect Wallet, right? You would choose MetaMask, boom, and then you would choose your wallet here. It will literally create a wallet for you within the Immutable X right away. Boom. So it would be the same wallet as your Ethereum wallet. So let me just choose one of these wallets right here. I'll choose a random wallet right here, account number 3 or whatever. Boom. And once you connect this, then you click connect, and then it's going to ask you to sign a transaction, and you agree to the terms, you connect, and again, sign the transaction, and then you close. That's it. You're in it. Wallet connected. Now you're in the Immutable X platform. And if you go right here to balances, I'm going to move this right here. You go to balances. You can see that you got the L1, which is the Ethereum network, and then you got the Immutable, which is obviously the Immutable X. So if you want to deposit funds, you would go right here, and you would deposit funds if you had any funds. So you would go Ethereum, and then you would put the amount of money that you want to put in, and then once you do that, easy claps, you can actually go and buy some whatever you want in this platform. So it's very, very simple to actually do. Now, if we go right here, ladies and gentlemen, we can see the alpha demo right here that only a few people are going to have access. The alpha demo is already closed for signups, but it's coming very, very soon. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to have it in this channel, probably going to go live with it. I'm going to make videos on it. So stay tuned. If you guys want to know a little bit more about the game, how it plays out, I'm definitely going to be playing this game. So stick around. I'm definitely going to upload some footage here and go live. All right, so the second game is Synergy Land, ladies and gentlemen. For this one, you're very, very early. The only things they have sold in the marketplace right now is the Synergians. This doesn't give you any crazy advantage in the game or anything. It is going to give you some drops, some cool drops, but it doesn't give you any advantage. This game is free to play, ladies and gentlemen. They're still going to sell land. They're going to sell some pets. They're going to sell some crafting tables, but the game is actually free. You don't need any of that to actually play the game. These are like assets that you would own as a guild, or maybe if you have enough money, you would own them to actually, you know, create a business around the game. But in reality, you can actually farm the resources. You can farm the token without having any of this, right? But it's very important that, you know, you might want to have a land, you might want to have a crafting table, because you can generate some extra income from people crafting in your tables. In your land, you would basically farm some resources, and you also grow your pet in your land and train it. And there's a lot of things that come into play with the land, but you don't necessarily need it to actually play the game. This guy is a CEO. He has worked in so many projects. He comes from Ubisoft. He has worked as a senior gameplay animator. He has worked in Mercury's team. I don't really know this one that much. Senior animator, technical animator. I mean, he has years and years of experience. Obviously, the best experience right here is Ubisoft. Senior gameplay animator for Project Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Primarily responsible for creating the animations, rigging, and skinning for the characters, NPC behaviors, locomotion sets, and in-game systems to support functionality. So obviously these guys have a lot of experience. Obviously he's not the only one that has experience. Oscar Soler also has experience, past experience as well. As you can see, senior character artist in 2K Sesh. That's really good, actually. Madfinger Games, creative director, lead character artist, senior character artist. I mean, Madfinger is a big company as well. So, I mean, these guys have experience, and all of these people right here have experience. They have put a team together that makes sense for them. And as you can see, their background right here, Ubisoft, Nintendo, Konami, 2K, Madfinger, Riot Games. So there's a variety of companies they have worked in. So I'm very, very bullish on this game. One of the cool things about this game is that it's going to consist of multiple games within one game. So one of the things is obviously go into dungeons, find loot, resources, crafting, etc. And then you got the pets. The pets compete in a turn-based RPG style. So you can rank up your pet, and this pet actually goes into your dungeons as well, and it helps you, you know, kill monsters and do different things within the dungeon. So that's really, really cool. And then you can rank up that pet and actually use it in a turn-based RPG style. And of course, you can probably lend that pet to other people so they can actually do the turn-based RPG for you. That's something I don't want to do. So I'll probably lend my pets to other people so that they can use it and actually earn some tokens or some rewards or whatever it is. Now, this is where the lands come into play. Once the egg has hatched, this pet has to be trained in the biome where this pet belongs in order to reach its adult state and obtain its abilities. So pretty cool. This is pretty cool, actually. Now, we got the private islands. We got the housing system. The housing in Synergy Land is based on owning a private island. Islands are instance zone permanently bound to the biome where they were acquired. So this is where you would train your pet, and you would need a pet that belongs to that biome so that you can actually train them. The islands have many purposes: building a house, farming, gathering, hiring workers, and the construction of refining and crafting stations. Now, to prevent people holding these lands and not doing anything with the lands, one of the things that they're doing right here is all stations on the islands are subject to a land tax, which will be paid monthly with one of the native tokens of the game. This system will incentivize owners to use them instead of simply keeping them. This is really good, because then you get a bunch of wells that have 500 lands for no freaking reasons. They do nothing with it. So if you're buying a land, use it. Basically, you got to be an actual owner or lend it to your, to your guild, to your community, or do something with it. Not just keep the land and try to flip it. I mean, okay, sure, flip it, but the point is that, is to incentivize people to actually use the lands. Now, one of the things that I love about this game is that most of the things are dropped in the dungeons. As you can see right here, the most powerful items of the game come from the crafting side, with the exception of very rare equipment that will come from the loot of the dungeons and an exclusive limited series of NFTs injected into the game through pre-sales, such as characters, bosses, pets, and stations. So these bosses, you can actually own them, and if people don't defeat that boss that you own within a dungeon, basically you earn some loot out of those players, or some resources out of those players. So that is really, really cool. Now, something very important is that the powerful items come from the crafting side, but you need to get the resources in the dungeons to actually go craft. It's not like you just go to the crafting table and get whatever you want. You literally need to play the game, you need to farm the resources, and then go to the crafting table. Now, there's two tokens. We got the governance tokens right here, CNG, and then we got the ACN. This one is the most important one for the people that are playing for free. This one for the investors. But for the free-to-play players, ACN is earned by minting through quest and dungeon completion. So basically, you will go into a dungeon, the free-to-play dungeon, you will earn this token, and then you would use this token in different things, for crafting, for land taxes, for breeding pets, and special dungeon fees. So special dungeons means better dungeons, but you pay those dungeons with the token that you earn in the free-to-play dungeons. So basically, the economy, it just starts from the player. It starts from the player. This token is not going to be sold. This token is earned within the game. So for you to go to the special dungeon, you need to go grind or buy it from another player. So if I grind it 12 hours a day and then I put it in the market to sell, of course you can buy my token and go play the better dungeons, but it does come from the player that grinded. So very, very important. But I will teach you how to get into the Solana ecosystem. It's very, very simple. You go to phantom.app. There's an app just like MetaMask. If you guys never use MetaMask, then you better learn how to use crypto. So basically, download this wallet. Once you download this wallet, you go right here, you connect it to the fractal.is website, which is a marketplace. And as you can see right here, I have my wallet up. Boom, easy claps. Right now it's loading, but anyways, I would connect Phantom wallet. Now it's connected, and then I would buy one of these right here. I could go buy now. I don't have enough SOL in my wallet, but if you guys want to load some Solana tokens in your wallet, you would basically copy this address right here and go to an exchange like Binance.com, right? You would go to an exchange like this one. Let's see, Binance.com, and then you would buy some Solana tokens right here, or you could go to FTX.com. You could go to FTX.com and buy some Solana tokens. First, you're gonna need KYC to buy some Solana tokens, and once you buy the Solana token in this platform, it's very, very easy. You go to the withdraw button in your account, and then in the withdraw button you would basically paste this address that I showed you right here. Basically, this would be for your wallet, of course. So as you can see, I have some Solana, and you need the Solana tokens to actually make transactions. So you better buy the Solana token if you guys want to get involved in the Solana ecosystem. You don't have to buy a lot. You could just buy 200, 300, 400 bucks, 50 bucks or whatever, but you need it to make transactions. Transactions will cost you a few cents, but things like this, which is 1.6 SOL, it's like $140. You would need a 1.6 SOL and a little bit more just to make this transaction. So that's pretty much it, how you get involved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the third game we're going to talk about is Infinity Skies. This game is on the Polygon network. This one has lands, and it also has the action RPG side of things. Actually, the land demo is already out, and I have it right here. So we're going to jump into it in a little bit, but let me give you a little bit more about this game. So basically, there's going to be a big world with a lot of land in which you can build your own castle. You could put NFT items in it, and those NFT items, you actually find it by going into the dungeons. Obviously, there is a token right here. This one is a token. This token is already out, and it's actually very, very, very low. Of course, we are in a bear market right now, so that is good. That is good. All these tokens, all these games are in a bear market, so this is the time to get into this tokens, if you ask me. But anyways, one of the things that I like about this game is the fact that you can actually go into this action RPG, bring back NFT items and put it in your castle, invite friends. So basically, it's a socializing platform when it comes to the lands. The other part is this one, which is the dungeons. Right here, we only have images. Unfortunately, they're still building the action RPG side of things. But as you can see right here, these are dungeons, top-down view. And basically, you will go into these dungeons, these adventures. You would find tokens. You would find NFT drops. And then you bring it back into your castle. So very, very, very cool concept. Similar to Synergy Land in that sense, right? You have your little land. And then you also go into the dungeons, find the resources, and then kind of farming your land. But in this case, these lands are more of a social platform. You can actually bring players into your land. So if you're a streamer, maybe you have a community or whatever, it might be cool to have a land, even for yourself. It's a private island that you can invite people into. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's pretty much the gameplay for this game. And if we actually go right here, we have the land demo, which is really, really cool, actually. It's so polished for being a demo. I already made a video on this, and for me, this is incredible that they already have this, right? So let's actually build so you guys can see how the building process works. And let me actually show you all the NFT items that you can actually find in the game. So all of this are NFT items that you're potentially finding in the game, probably crafted, etc., etc. So let's see. We could do a floor. Start with the floor. Where's the floor at? Right here. Floor. So we could do a floor. Boom. And the land sale is coming very, very soon, by the way. And then you could do walls. You could place couches, items. So I like this concept. It's very like a Victorian type of feel, right, to the items. So you can actually expand up on your island right here. Let me actually do it. Boom. You see, you can actually add more blocks to your island. And basically, you can build your own experience and invite your friends into this experience. And of course, the more you play the action RPG side of things and the dungeons, the more interesting your land is going to look. So pretty cool concept, and this demo is super smooth. By the way, you can download this demo right now. It's free to download. You can download it and check it out for yourself so you can understand what this game is all about. If you guys want to download this demo, it's actually very simple. You go to play now, and it's gonna send you to the download page. It's gonna ask you to actually log in with your MetaMask. You're gonna log in with your MetaMask. Boom, and you're gonna create an email password, and then it's gonna let you download the game. Then you put the email and password in the launcher. Boom, and then you're into the game. This is only the LAN side of things. What I'm really, really looking forward to is the action RPG side of this game, because it looks beautiful, it's unique, and it's like nothing I have seen in the blockchain. It's actually one of the most polished games out here. These are real devs. These are real devs building a real game. So game first, and then token and stuff like that later. I mean, it's already out, but I mean, they're not really focused on the all this, all this stuff, right? They came in with a minimum viable product before they even launched a token, which a lot of games don't do. Most of it is just straight up a little trailer, and that's it. That's all they do. So very bullish on this game, by the way. The last game we're going to talk about is Big Time, and here's the pre-alpha footage. Looking pretty good. This game is still not out yet, ladies and gentlemen. They do have NFT sales coming very, very soon, and they actually sold already some NFTs. These NFTs are like lands, basically. They're called space. In this space, you could basically, add different things to forge item, to craft, etc., etc. So you can do many, many things in this space. I'm gonna teach you guys how to get into the marketplace, how to get into the website, to get some of those spaces if you guys are interested in getting into this game. Now, some of the tokens, I believe the tokens are going to drop in the game. They're not going to sell the tokens. So the tokens for this game, the utility token, whatever that is in the future, is not going to be sold as far as I know. But I think it's going to be inside the game. So basically, they would drop in-game and you would collect them in-game. So this is an action RPG. You can go into raids, I think, of 4 at max. So it's not an MMORPG. It's an action RPG. And it's looking pretty good. This is from the developers of Decentraland, so they know a little bit of blockchain. They know what they're doing in terms of NFTs and blockchain. They've been here for a while. They've been building here for a while. I will say that they do have a feeling. The game has a feeling. The community in this game has a feeling of a traditional game, right? They're looking to sell, but at the end of the day, it does look like an interesting game, and it's one of the best looking games out there anyway. So that is my opinion on this. I'm definitely going to get in. I already have a space, so I'm probably going to be playing this game when it comes out. So as you can see right here, every player is given a time machine after reaching a certain level in the early stages of the game. And then the space Big Tim's version of Virtual Land is used as an expansion of your time machine. So your time machine is going to be your own space basically, but it's going to be small, right? It's going to be like the free-to-play version of it. So if you want to expand on it and you want to add more things like crafting tables and other features to your land, then you would need space. So the space would expand your time machine, and that is the purpose of the space. Now, if you guys want to buy some space, you can go to the marketplace right here. There's a new space coming. These are like the mythical, the best ones that are selling very, very soon. But there's a bunch of other ones here. You don't have to go and spend that amount of money. You can actually go to the open market right here, and some of them are really, really expensive, but you can find cheap ones like you see $400. Myself, I think I have a legendary medium space. I don't know how much I paid for it. I forgot how much I paid for it. But if you guys want to get into this game, this would be the way. You would basically do an account, and then you would add funds right here. You do have to do two-factor verification with your phone or email, something like that. And if you're spending more than $3,000, then you do have to do KYC and actually show your ID. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe to the #1 NFT gaming channel in the world. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.